Moonkin Heel has joined the channel.
Random fact, I just realized one of our neighbors, like 2 floors above me, his name was Melchior. Weapon master, you just killed.
Subtumilius has left the channel.
Is that how you pronounce that? I would have spent about 10 hours trying to figure out how you're supposed to pronounce that. There was nothing inherently wrong with our strategy. 9 times out of 10 it was just people on a personal level failing. Whether that's moving too late from a black hole or getting hit by green and purple at the same time. Pretty much it. Missed taunts, not very many of them, but mobs hitting the wrong tank happen quite often as well. Yep, we just need to stop sucking.
Teiko has connected. Teiko has joined the channel.
We need to kill this boss as quickly as possible before Alpha goes full PvP. He's showing up to raids with the sensor on.
Yeah, in Ajax it's pretty much going to be mainly melee taking damage and tanks taking huge clumps of damage at times. But melee will be soaking fireballs, whereas the range should be able to avoid nearly all damage other than running out and dropping your fell pool in a place. No, the note is probably not even accurate. I'll have a look.
shit.
Stampeding ground.
That was pretty funny to be honest. You just hear a whoosh from Howling Blast and then shit.
Well, that should be a noob.
Exactly, a no sacrifice. Hell yeah.
Ready, Master?
Five, four, three, two, one. Time one. Phase change.
Four, three, two, one.
Phase change. Counter. Phase change. Switch tank. 3, 2, 1.
Move away from the void fiends.
Switch
We've
tank.
purple on the ground already here and ranged.
Four, three, two, one.
Black hole move.
That was a quick swap.
Counter.
Yeah, it'll be a wipe.
Switch tank. 3,
Just to go over a few of the positional parts, I suppose, especially for Nijik since he wasn't here. Basically, the fight starts off the exact same as we did there and whatever. The first ad spawns means that we have imps. The second one spawns means that we have shadow crawlers, so just as soon as you see them spawn, move like 10 yards away from them or something like that. Someone will start kiting them around. Doesn't have to be a healer by any means, so it's easier to just move a distance away.
Maeve has connected.
Probably,
Maeve has joined the channel.
suppose one consideration is don't ever go too close to any of the fire, because at any time it can be exploded, whether that's deliberately or by two sides. So try to maybe go something like this if you're trying to avoid the stalkers. The black hole, we have someone out at the back of the room. Just one person's needed, so preferably a hunter if you have the range on the boss. I'm sure you do. That's only Jaggern at the moment, isn't it? And Wildy. So yeah, as soon as black hole is ready to spawn, just be out, and when it's actually spawning, then just move forward. We have to move to 20 yards away from it. Well, aim to be 30, but 20 is the bare minimum. You have to be away from it. As anyone going in could be the fell annihilation target. One other thing I forgot to say as well is that the first black hole will be Fury, obviously. It'll be Fear and Kazdan, and the two after it, like Fear first, then Kazdan, and the third one. They'll both need healing up straight away after they've took damage. That's probably about the only thing I forgot to mention. No animal, it's just 4th and Amara 5th. Hmm?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time warp. Phase change.
4, 3,
Phase change.
1.
Imp skill.
Phase change. Switch down.
Void Fiend's move.
2, 1. Switch down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Switch down.
Move from Black Hole.
Switch down.
It's Fury, seal him up.
3,
Void Fiend skill.
1.
4,
Switch down.
3, 2, 1.
Purple everywhere.
Tut. It's cleared, but we have quite a few people after taking too much damage and dying.
Switch down.
I'll res anyway.
Switch down. 2,
4,
1.
3, 2, 1.
Switch down.
Imps up again.
Counter. Run away. Switch down. Run out. Run away.
4, 3, 2, 1.
3.
Yeah, you can wipe it there. There's too much gonna go on. Yeah. Probably would have been quicker if everyone had released, but yeah. We're nearly back anyway, those of us that did run.
Stampeding roar.
Wasn't any on the first lap, was there? They surely died before anyone spawned any void underground, so it was the second ones.
Misdirect almost.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time warp. Phase change.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run out. Phase change. Run away. Phase change. Switch tank. 3.
Move from Void Fiends, keep moving from them purple swirls.
Run away. Switch tank. Run away.
4, 3,
Move from Black Hole.
1.
Switch tank.
Counter.
Switch tank.
Last stand.
Switch tank.
Move from Void Fiends.
1.
4, 3, 2,
Switch
1.
tank.
Counter.
Black Hole 3. Or 2, sorry. That means Fear is going to need healing after this.
Life.
No.
Counter.
Purgatory will kill him.
4,
Survival
3,
First add dead chains are now a problem, so those that can't soak, be in the middle, don't be at the farthest end.
Run
Counter.
away. Switch tank. Run away. Switch tank.
Some mages and hunters be at the outside. Black Hole 3 move, that's Kazdan's gonna need healing after this.
Tank.
3, 2, 1.
Counter.
We've no res for Najix.
3,
Counter.
2, 1.
Keep the Void Fiends at range, that's wiped now.
Taunt boss.
Down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Counter.
Run away. Taunt boss.
Survival instinct. Counter.
3, 2, 1. Taunt boss.
If you go again with the Masters, I think those they got the first time round should be alright now. Yeah, as Jagger's saying, fell snapback. There's a 6-yard AoE around it, or maybe even a little bit less, but it's 4 anyway, minimum. Don't aim to break it on top of people. Try to go out into a clean area of people to be the distance apart. After the first big at has died, the whatever his name is, you can't be the people breaking it anymore, so you have to rely on mage being able to do it properly. I'm sure they do. Purgatory is supposed to happen though, and that's the whole idea, that they'll proc cheat that as such, and you have to heal them back up. It's not ideal that we use DKs and warlocks. It'd be ideally 2 more rogues, but this works. It worked on our kill. It's just you need to focus on them as soon as they enter purgatory. Yeah, you're talking something like 3 million damage or 1.8 anywhere, something like that. I'm not sure even.
Phase change.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run out. Phase change. Run away. Phase change. Switch tank. 3,
Move from Void Fiends.
1. Switch tank.
She death procced.
3,
Oh, sorry.
It's
That's
fire need a boss.
Switch tank.
I'll take the first black hole.
Counter.
Forgot to jump.
Wasn't cool.
move from Black Hole. This is going to be on a Melech. Heal him up afterwards.
Switch tank. 2.
Chains break away from others if you have to.
4, 3,
Run away.
2,
Switch tank.
1.
Run away.
Counter.
Switch tank.
We fell.
Fire in the middle.
Counter.
As possibly an imp.
Switch tank.
Black Hole 2 move.
I can take just
Fear
side away
heal
if
him
you
up.
want to.
3, 2, 1.
Swap position or something.
We can wait, but there's another Annihilation in MLA.
Run away.
Look where I died. I was running out with Fellblaze there to get to the green. It's like Fellblaze, run, die.
Gonna release, it's quicker. As a reminder, the healers, the 2 DKs and the 2 Warlocks need massive healing after they've took their Black Hole, and in fact Fury still needs a decent amount as well, so just be mindful after the Black Hole that you're instantly swapping to the person that's after doing the Black Hole. I'll put them into group 1 if you want, probably be easy. Your 2 tanks are in group 2 now, just so you're aware. Those in group 1 are those that are going to be doing the Black Hole, so just when you're after doing a Black Hole, look at group 1 and see what you need sealing. You don't even need to know which one was next in line unless you were going to put a shield on them or something.
Sure, you ready?
Yeah, I am now.
Five, four, three, two, one. Time warp. Phase change.
4, 3, 2,
Phase change.
1.
Phase change. Switch tank. 3.
Move from Void Fiends.
Run out.
Survival instinct.
Switch tank. Run away.
4, 3,
Black Hole soon. This will be Fury.
And the Medic has to take it again. I take second.
And I might actually be able to take it then.
Counter.
Quite nice, it didn't take too much from it.
1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Sacrifice.
Switch tank.
Counter. Shield wall. Counter.
Black hole 2 move. No more reses
Next
available.
black
thank
hole
you.
will be for
3, 2, 1.
Will be who?
Switch tank.
Counter.
Switch tank.
First ad about to die, that means chains are going to be a problem from now on, so don't be out at the back if you can't soak them.
4, 3,
Switch tank.
2, 1.
Black hole 3.
2. 1.
get away.
Life
Switch tank.
player in hands. Survival
Switch
instinct.
tank.
That'll be a wipe now anyway, we've no reses and it's too many people
Was
have fell
anyone else getting
annihilation.
a lot of lag that?
3, 2, 1.
3. Switch tank. 2. 1. Run out.
Counter.
Torn.
Cassie did a shot of fell annihilation, not sure. Probably just were already hit by green and
Torn. Boss.
stood in a purple circle.
Run away.
4,
Run away.
3, 2,
Torn. Boss.
1.
Torn. Boss. 3. 2. 1.
Yeah, people should be moving from black hole every single time. We're aiming to spawn it at the back of the room anyway, so that it'll the least amount of distance the people have to move, but they need to be at very minimum 20 yards, aim to be 30 yards away from it. So as soon as it's spawning, like that's as soon as Omnis is casting it, or indeed Solaric when Omnis is dead, then you're going to have to start moving straight away. You get 2 seconds of the cast time to start moving before you start getting pulled back. So the quicker you start moving, the better. Keep an eye on your DBM or have a warn you in time. It's more than likely someone blowing up in melee then, is it?
No, I think he was meleeed by the first big ad, from what I saw. But there was a shot of annihilation in the melee, yes. I don't think it killed anybody, but it did look like one hit. Stats. Fell surge will come around the time black hole 3 spawns, so make sure you're not too far away on the left or you won't be able to get to green in time.
Which big ad is it that's hitting the melee?
Vanguard or Kelly on the whatever it's called.
last try? The last try it was spawning in range, so I'm not sure how the melee got hit there, but whatever.
Five, four,
Hoki has left the channel.
one.
Time warp.
Phase change.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Phase change.
Move from the
Phase change. Switch down.
fight fins.
2, 1.
Last scan.
Switch down.
4, 3,
Black hole move.
1.
Switch down.
Just Fury, heal him up.
Countered.
Switch down.
Survival.
3 down. 2,
Fight fins, move.
1.
There's fire on the left.
3, 2,
Switch
1.
down.
Countered. Lay on hand.
Already in purgatory.
Black hole too. Yeah, it'll be a wipe anyway. Need to fix this. Who dropped fire on the left?
Is
Or
that-
was in them?
Is that fire from Fell Surge or something else?
I'd say it was more than likely an imp anyway.
4, 3,
Stand in fire and die.
Run away. Run away. Switch run away.
Can I get 30 seconds to reboot, please?
Switch down.
Yeah, fire away.
Getting these weird spikes. Like,
Demos has left the server. Demos has connected. Demos has joined the channel. Subtumilius has joined the channel.
like
As a good idea for those that are running from a black hole, try not to get any closer to the boss than the Jade Serpent statue, so aim to run to that. If someone is at the back of the room spawning the black hole, you'll be more than 20 yards apart when you get to there, and it means that if we do happen to get 5 guys because someone was too lazy to move back, which they shouldn't be by the way, you should be able to keep them away from melee by being closer to them than the melee, obviously.
Five, four, three, two, one. changed.
Four, three, two,
Phase
one.
changed. Phase change. Switch tank. 3,
Fight Fiends move.
2, 1. Switch tank.
Four, three, two, one.
Switch tank.
Counter.
Switch tank.
Last stand.
And move back. Fight Fiends in a sec.
Survival
Switch
instinct.
tank. 2, 1.
Four, three,
Switch tank.
two,
Shield wall.
one.
Switch
Counter.
tank.
Black Hole 2 move. Heal Fury back up. Or Fear back up.
Four, three,
Fight Fiends.
one.
Switch tank.
Countered. Sacrifice.
Switch tank.
Countered.
Chains shortly.
Switch tank.
First dead. Make sure you're not furthest out. Again, if you can't soak.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
It swapped again now.
I found.
Cancel needs healing.
Countered.
Switch tank.
Countered.
Run away. Switch tank.
Revival.
Four, three, two, one.
3, switch tank. 2,
Countered.
1.
Countered.
Move in.
Kill off these two as we're moving. We're going to the other side, ranged.
Toned boss.
Anywhere, even just away from the fellas, fine. We'll just group here in the Moonkin. Finish off the Void Fiends, Black Hole.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Toned
Yeah.
boss.
Countered. Countered.
Toned boss. 2, 1. Run
Fight
out.
Fiend Steel.
Toned boss. Run away.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Paired Black Hole soon.
Toned boss.
Countered.
Toned boss.
Countered. Countered.
Three, two, toned.
Fight
one.
Fiends, deal with them.
Sub.
Toned
4,
boss.
3, 2,
20% last.
Move in.
Finish off the last stats.
Survival instinct.
Toned boss.
Black Hole 6, that's
Back to Fury.
back to Fury.
Life cocoon.
Toned boss.
Chains soon.
Gaining time.
Three, toned boss. One. Run out. Toned boss. Run away. Toned boss. Toned boss.
Black Hole on the bus.
There is only 3 v5 now, don't worry about it.
Three.
That was after I dead when that happened.
Those blasted boss does would be killing us there.
Yeah, it just gets overwhelming. That's the name of the ability as well, isn't
Yeah.
it?
But wasn't expecting it to kill us at that point.
Yeah, we'd aimed at the healers that have all their cooldowns available going into that part, but that's not obviously always going to be possible anyway. But as you can see from our end time, that was 4 minutes 32. So even to have it available at that time on a 3-minute cooldown, you'd want to use it within the first 90 seconds. So it's hard to find a time that'll be practical. John, do you not res anyone at all?
I may slack a little bit. Sorry.
Just calling out for the sake of it. Wildy died from Fell Snapback, Amarish had a Fell Annihilation, Fury Fell Snapback, Cass Fell Snapback. Those were at the same time. Overwhelming Chaos, several of them. So just be very careful with the Fell Snapback. That's going to be the small AoE circle around people if our mages aren't able to soak it properly. Or cheese it properly, should I say.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Time Lord.
Phase change.
4, 3, 2,
Phase change.
1.
Phase change.
Unstable Void Fiends.
Switch down. 3, 2, 1. Switch down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Switch down.
Black hole move.
Counter. Counter.
Switch down.
Survival in
3. Switch down. 2, 1.
4, 3,
Switch down.
2, 1.
Switch down.
Counter. Counter.
Back in black hole. And run.
Switch down.
Last scan. Sacrifice.
Void Fiend shortly. Back to circle.
Survival
3.
in
Switch
4,
down. 2.
3,
1.
2,
Run out.
1.
Run away. Switch down.
Counter. Sacrifice. Life cocoon.
Switch down. Run out. Run away. Switch down.
I see some green on the purple side, but let's just move on the other side.
3.
Yeah.
2.
Black hole 3 move.
Counter.
Okay.
Switch down.
Let's move it up.
Switch down. 3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Counter.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Counter.
Move up.
Taunt boss.
4,
I'm gonna need big heals.
2, 1.
chains.
3, 2, 1.
Tom.
Yeah, got it. Come on.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Deal with these guys.
We move further back and then control some
Black
of the
hole
greens
5
there.
move.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Countered.
3, 2, 1. Run out. Taunt boss.
Those bad chains.
Taunt boss.
Deal with the 2 white fins.
Fury.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
You're just concentrating the boss and staying alive, reducing the amount of damage you take.
3, 2,
Don't be on the outside if you can't soak the chains.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Black hole 7, that's fear.
Taunt boss. Taunt
Res in 15 seconds, it's unlikely we'll be able to get most up in time. Dead in 7, just hammer him as quick as possible.
2, 1.
Press Johan if you can.
No res the most if anyone.
Taunt boss.
Res a tank to get a quick taunt off.
Taunt boss.
Come on, Mythics.
1 point. Touch your debt? No. Touch your karma.
I already used it.
So yeah, you'll have to get some lessons from Joaquin. He would have made sure that was a kill. Look, too many people being on the outside of the room when they can't soak chains. The chains ability after the Akanon or whatever his name is dead. If you can't soak it, as in if you can't drop threat during the cast of it, don't be on the outside. So our hunters are able to feign data, and our Shadow Priest I think might be able to do it, but the mages anyway have an acid and basically mean that it stops, then it's no longer a threat to anyone. If you can't, don't be on the outside. And it's a clump, like if you're out on your own it's not a problem, but if you're clumped with more than one person, you're a target for chain. The green fells is in like clearing them.
Yeah, clearing some of the green felt.
Yeah, Fury does it after every time that he's in a black hole and whenever he can afford to otherwise. It causes Shadowfell Annihilation though, which means that next time you get hit by it over the 2 minutes, you're going to be dead.
Doesn't the chains like target people, and doesn't it target a specific person, and if everyone in that area doesn't block it properly, then it's gonna go on to at least somebody? Isn't it supposed to chain to the 2 most available people?
The chains are supposed to target the furthest away clump of people, as in if there's 3 people there it'll go for them. But say he casts it on me, it's going to go to me and anyone that's around me, or the several people that are around me. But if I can drop threat, he'll recast it to someone else, and if I can have an S, he won't land it on me, which means no one else gets it.
Yeah, I'm ready.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Time War.
I shouldn't know, but I still had to debuff at that time.
Hmm.
Here's something strange for you. My trinket isn't proccing at all.
Phase change.
Do you have it equipped?
Demon Bane. Yeah, it's weird. It's not proccing at all, like 0. Same thing
Phase
last time.
change.
Sorry for my fire. A
Switch
little bit
stag.
bigger than I should have been.
2, 1. Defensive. Taunt boss.
Lay on hands.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Taunt boss. Switch down.
Counter.
Black hole one move.
Taunt boss.
I'm back.
Taunt boss. 3. Switch down. 2, 1. Run out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Taunt boss. Run away.
Counter.
Black hole 2 in 4 seconds.
Sacrifice.
Taunt boss.
4, 3,
3. Stag. 2,
1.
1.
Counter.
Taunt boss.
Counter.
Switch down. 3, 2. Run out. Run away.
Imps in 5. Fight fins in 5.
Switch
3,
down.
2,
Chains are a problem now, remember. Black hole 3 move.
1. Taunt boss.
Survival.
3. Switch down. 2, 1. Taunt boss.
Stampeding War.
Taunt boss.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Taunt boss.
Counter. Counter.
Taunt boss.
Counter.
Black hole 4 move.
3.
Taunt.
Taunt boss. 1.
Oh, yeah, that's quick swap. That's what happened there. Probably.
1.
Taunt boss. 3. Stag. 2, 1.
I'm gonna finish off these ads.
Counter. Counter.
Taunt boss.
Counter.
Last set of Void Fiends killing.
4,
Taunt again.
Smoke.
Taunt boss.
Yeah, turn up the cooldown.
Taunt boss.
Counter.
3. Switch down. 2, 1.
Counter.
Taunt boss. 3, 2, 1. Taunt boss.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And let's white buffers then.
Taunt boss.
Trying to see if it's a bug with these heirloom trinkets. Yeah, Catherine, I check if it's time in between, but actually there's 0 procs for me. I think it could be that I logged off and back on or something.
Oh, yeah.
What heirlooms are these? These things that drop from Mythic dungeons, are they? Yes, I know. I'm just sort of like saying, I've yet to see one.
Yeah, it took me a while.
Yeah, well, you can't coin these, so that's probably why you don't have one.
Back well.
Getting a lot of casts off from the imps.
Yeah, it's something that's
I'm
happening
shadow
quite well.
clearing every second group when I'm able to. I can't always get in range to do it, so I kite around void walkers and such.
One of the bigger problems with the imps getting cast off is that it eats up the charge of Taicho's totem that blocks the spell. So if we can avoid it, it means we don't have any void surges that we have to deal with. Well, once people are within range, but just for reference, Gas got 4 buffs to that trinket in the last fight anyway. You got none of yours though, Demus.
Yeah, I know. Another live log. It's up re-equipped it again, hoping it triggers it.
Swap trinket places maybe.
Yeah, it's okay to place another one instead. It should be okay.
Five, four, three, two, one. Time warp.
Yay.
Phase change.
Four, three, two, one.
Three. Phase change. Phase change. Switch tank. 3, 2, 1. Switch tank.
Four, three, two, one.
Backload 1 move.
Counter.
Switch tank. Switch tank.
Survival
3,
switch.
2, 1.
Four, three, two, one.
Switch tank.
Counter.
Backload 2 move.
Switch tank.
Counter.
Switch tank.
Lay on hands. Light
Four,
on hands.
three,
3. Switch tank. 2,
one.
1.
Sacrifice.
Switch tank. Run away.
Counter.
Run away.
It doesn't help me to taunt if I have the armor on me now.
Backload.
Stand.
It'll be a wipe anyway, we've no res in the most of them.
Four, three, two, one.
Run away. Switch 3, 2, 1.
That's a whole lot of clusterfuck though.
3, 2, 1. Switch tank.
Jeeves up if he wants to repair. Do you want to call out maybe fear when you can't grip them in? I can certainly try and aim them towards each other.
What happens is the very first imp spawn, I'll do a mass grip, second one cast and we'll do a mass grip. Afterwards we've got 2 single grips. So kind of depends where we're standing, of course. After that I'll be doing a mass grip again, cast, mass grip, etc, etc. If one of us is running for fell surge, obviously we cannot do a single grip. So that means imp will be standing unranged for a little while.
Yeah.
And if you're DPSing it and you interrupt and you get aggro, make sure you're towards the boss so the imp doesn't run away further.
Oh yeah, one more. No, can you try to grip them onto Zol? Does that work? Like you target Zol obviously and he's the target for them being pulled in. I mean, instead of directly under him.
Yeah, can definitely try. Usually it's my target and usually that's a Kellyan or whatever. But they should be on top of each other anyway. Okay, just a second. Not ready. I said second.
Sorry.
5,
Cancel it.
3, 2, 1.
And someone's fires off. Not listening.
People listening to Vent? Oh.
Cassiopeia, didn't you listen to her asking how to go?
Okay, ready now. Let's replace a few macros.
Boss isn't respawned.
Oh, he's up now.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time warp. Phase change.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Phase change. Phase change. Switch tank. 3, 2, 1. Switch tank.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Switch tank.
Back on move.
Switch tank.
Stampeding roar.
Back for the fight fence.
Survival instinct.
3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2.
There's no
Got
single
everyone in the ad.
Counter. Player in hand.
It's fine.
Switch tank.
Counter.
Switch tank.
Moving back on. Heal fear back up.
4,
Switch tank.
3, 2, 1.
Counter.
Switch tank. Switch tank.
Countered.
Switch tank.
Four,
Switch
Three, two, one.
Don't get caught by chance.
3, 2, 1. Switch tank.
Counter.
3, switch tank. 2, 1. Taunt boss.
Blight empowered black holes from now on. This last ad pack of imps, and then we're moving.
Don't.
Hold on. Turning up.
Never mind.
Oh.
Counter. Counter.
We'll start moving. Empowered black
Need to
hole.
wait a couple of seconds.
Taunt boss. 2, 1.
Four, three, two, one.
3, 2, 1. Taunt boss.
Counter.
Run
Counter.
out. Taunt boss. Run away.
Two, one. Beware.
Black hole 5.
Three, two,
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Back to the start then, the rest. It'll be Fury next.
Counter.
3,
Last ads, finish them off, they're gone now.
taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Damn it. One more.
Smooth further down on one.
Vanquished and breaking roar.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Everyone except for the hunters mages can go in.
Taunt. Taunt boss.
Survival. Clear in hand.
Taunt boss.
Blow everything you still have. Any personals, move away from black hole. 7.
Last stand.
Taunt boss.
Survival in
Taunt boss.
7 o'clock.
Good job.
I fell off the edge.
Yeah, I was wondering who did that. I thought, oops.
Protect your shoulders, warrior, hunter, shaman, monk.
I felt like I got almost every single fell surge in that fight. I'm not exaggerating when I say that.
And we almost got 20 of 20 alive.
Grats checker. Vanquisher, rogue that night mage through it.
Yes, yes, and before anybody goes and points it out, yes, a bonus roll the shoulders.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And that is Grats Samara mage. Voidcore Great Staff, Mythic Warforged Intellect Staff.
I'm gonna start in this group on the side here, so come.
That is Grats Animalach.
Right.
Oh, you have free speed as well.
Teacher's Horizon.
It is a one-handed mace, agility. I'll be doing the one with free speed first if there happens to be anyone.
Horizon.
Anyone for off-spec even?
I don't mind the other wife off spec as well, if no one wants that, so.
So Guinness isn't going to be too happy with me with the weapons dropping. Leather Helm, Warforged.
Zero.
Anyone for transmog reasons, even as unlikely as it looks.
Stampeding roar. Lay on hands.
5, 4,
Well, it's not standby. It's just up and out so we can get in a 48.
Well, I don't need anything off this boss unless it'd have to be Warforged or socketed. So I'm happy to step out if someone else needs something.
Varmer, are you there? Let's see your mic lighting up anyway, even if I can't hear you. If you want to log in there anyway.
Vamor has left the server. Vamor has connected. Vamor has joined the channel.
Here we go.
Yeah, can hear you there.
Summon stone, please.
Adori has left the channel.
How about the start?
4, 3, 2,
Damn it.
1.
Your group's draft been changed around, I don't know. Sorry.
Get the eye.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Run away. Taunt boss.
Swapping soon.
3,
Ready to run down.
2, 1.
No, one's fast. Pass around fast. Send it to Joanne's in the bottom left on your grid. Come on.
Okay.
Move after this point. Yeah. Fell, stay where you are.
Run away. Taunt boss.
Remember, take your time here. We need to have 1 minute 12 pass before we get to the next breakpoint.
Taunt boss.
How much time?
40
42.
seconds.
Easy on the boss. Stop the PS the boss.
Need to stop for at least 20 seconds. We can't push below 45.
That's on the side.
Please stop DPSing the boss.
Taunt boss.
Ring. Ring might be late.
Need help with a drop down. It's not.
Stand.
Counter.
Need to deal with their chains properly, don't go on top of each other. Pass for whoever has to find your pair and pass back to Nijix.
Counter.
Good.
Jack boss of them? Or sure.
Ring.
Toss me onto Alba, please.
Eyes on the ground, I guess, is it?
Taunt boss.
Yeah, eyes dropped somewhere.
Alba. It's in the back, starting point.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You can safely wipe it, it's fine.
Run away.
Get some sunlight.
If there is anyone run away from the fell fire on the ground, the green stuff, that looks like it's fire. A few things to note: if you see it spawn close to you, just move straight into it. Preferably just one person though, so the closest person. If they stand there in that, it'll keep the fire spawning there until it targets someone. When it targets someone, it's more than likely not going to be you, so move out of it. And the person that it is targeting moves into that area, and it should be easy. I'll set the break timer now. Actually, there's one person looking to go for a bio, and I want to check and see who was DPS in the bus when we said that. See if you're 5 minutes now. Oh yeah, no, it was definitely dots that pushed the last 2% alright. It just seemed to be a bit quicker than I thought dots would have done it as well. But it was definitely just dots. Yeah, we've no hockey in tonight, so that means someone's gonna have to pick up the eye. It's not a major problem. Don't be scared of the eye either. You can get 20 stacks of it without it killing you. So just hold on to it until it has to be passed, and the only times it has to be passed are every riposte and every wins, unless we have a phase 2 happening at the time. In which case I should be going to Johan first, Nijix on the second one, and Taicho for the final one.
I must have pick the eye.
Yeah, no problem. Just pull boss. Fine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taunt boss. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Eye down.
1.
Pass eye quickly for wins.
Well,
Taunt boss. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Run away.
pass it to you. Gale.
Okay, moving.
Easy on DPS now.
Taunt boss.
A minute and 10 to get, so slow down for 20 seconds of your own time.
Slow down at 55, I guess, somewhere there.
Taunt boss.
Pass the eye faster, please.
Slow down on boss. Are we good on time, Kel?
20 seconds left.
20 seconds.
Cool.
I'd stop now, to be honest.
Yep, I'll do best.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait for the wins and then push the boss.
Should be fine.
Let's go.
Beware. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
We're moving now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Back out then, unless you fell.
Countered.
Taunt boss.
Kill the skull quick so we can pass the eye.
Run away.
Interrupt. I'll kill. Okay.
You can pass the enemy.
Yeah, it's alright. I keep it a little bit longer.
Throw eye to someone with debuff. Run away.
Time on the ring.
37.
Cool.
Taunt boss.
Yeah, stop
down
for
a
at
bit.
least 20 seconds.
Run away. 5, 4,
Stop,
Don't pass it
DPS.
to tie.
Stop it, yeah. People don't stop.
It's fine. It's on 20%. It's fine.
run out. Run away.
It's not go up.
Pass it.
Run away.
The eyes down, pass it to Wildy.
Come push down.
Time. Start now.
Taunt boss.
I'll pop ring anyway.
Stampeding roar. Revival.
5, 4, 3.
Time war.
Give the time.
Build a fire.
Move the odds a bit away if you can.
Yeah. Let's try it.
Chain.
Countered. Human tide. Embrace.
Stay in center if you don't have chains. It's dead, it's a kill anyway. We just have to wait for him to land.
Run out. Run away.
Eye down.
The dead people. Abandoned hope.
As long as the abandoned hope happens after the boss is dead.
Both double gold on both bosses. Oh.
I need to do a quick reboot.
Agility cloak.
Vomor has left the server.
And a claw chest, since you're not going to be both whispering for the same item. Plate chest.
Is there any plans to do chrome work or whatever his name is anytime soon?
Probably not, but we can certainly try and get a group for Friday night anyway then.
Vomor has connected. Vomor has joined the channel.
Technically on an extension, I suppose, if we had half an hour and didn't have anything planned. Could be done on that week. Dunno though. No one for any of those items anyway. I still have one left to go, I think. Plate, mail, or mail featured, is it? I know, I'll do the cloaks quickly anyway. They're the only thing anyone might want.
Did I miss anything?
No. There's a plate chest there if you want to right there.
Oh, no, thanks. No, I mean tactics wise.
Oh, for Manarat, is it? Or on the fight we just did?
No, mineral.
Which video are we going by?
Mainly proper
I've only
build,
watched the
but
Fabulous one.
yeah, none of them really will be kind of what we're going to end up with anyway, other than positioning quickly. So we have to find a person to step out for Huckian. Anyone feels they don't know the fight well enough for a start? Actually, better yet, let's have a look and see who actually posted up on the thread. It'd be the easiest way to do that.
Subtumulius has left the channel.
Cass, you still haven't posted, and Kim, you still haven't posted, and Varmer, but Cass, I've got onto you several times about it now. It's also the only reason why I haven't promoted you from trial at this stage, so yeah. No, you're on it. I think you posted on one of the other ones earlier, alright, but not on Manarat. I've lost my bearings. I think isn't the tank towards the red one, and we all take the position down between green and purple.
Well, the only one that's gonna be left is the green pillar there. Or last one. The other two is gonna be destroyed.
No, all three of them are up as far as I'm aware. The red one is definitely up.
Yeah, from start, but it gets destroyed, but it's only the green one that will be left alone until the last phase.
So we're aiming them towards green anyway. Yeah, I should have really paid more attention to what the position was. I'll just have a quick look anyway though.
If you want, we can attack towards the middle. It's not a big deal. It's only the tanks dealing with the knockback for the last phase before the last one.
Or this means all three. You'll want 2 Death Knights here to officially death. Or this means all 3 spires are intact when the fight starts. Now, the dungeon journal is a bit chaotic in this respect. Current and 1 healer. Wrath of cooldown will be closest to have 1 of them. Moonkin, current with our position box. This is important because
Yeah, tank is aiming towards purple actually on proper parts one anyway. So we'll go with that. That'll mean pretty much, just to go over things quickly, how the start of this fight is going to be. Presume Joaquin has got in, has he? And is in tank here. Basically, the start of the fight, we're going to be stacking behind Manarat on top of the melee to spawn the imps there. After that point, then we'll be, depending on the abilities, we'll basically have our ranged group heading out towards this mark here that I'm just going to put down. I'll try and use the same ones she's using.
you want the imps to spawn close to the boss. He is turned towards the red.
What colour would be good to actually see? Might have to move that a bit further closer to the middle, but basically every time that there's a fear going to happen, we're going to stack on that moon mark. It'll be probably a little closer, so I'll do it now. Just enough that it's in reach for melee anyway. Um,
X mark on video. These are fear. The whites at the top of this line. Something you want to stack on.
Mass grip on Manorat, surely. It means then that they're in the very center.
Means DMs need to spawn quite close to Manoff.
Well,
It's often in heroic that DMs are out of range to be crypto at the same time.
As long as whatever the people stand here within the circle, it should grip the imps into it. Or they should spawn within the hitbox.
The Mark of Gul'dan for melee will be going on to the star mark. We're probably going to have to adjust these slightly during the fight anyway, or during our attempts. But basically that means that you're close enough to the tank to get the stacks bouncing between you without being close to the rest of the melee and things like that. The ranged ones from Mark of Gul'dan will be going on this circle mark here, and always aim to have it easy to get into the red pillar if you're getting feared or force knockback, force feedback, whatever it's called. So you'll be aiming to run over towards where that summoner is now if you end up being pushed off. And the other Mark of Gul'dan, I think, seems to be on purple. And the healer one then seems to be up on green, but it's probably a bit far actually. Something like there.
Or at least close to the blue mark. During this phase, you'll also deal with the mark of Gul'dan. One mark person will make. The green mark, usually. During phase 3, stack them. It's quite
Maybe have it here, Gale, so we can actually reach the melee and the range group to heal.
Yeah, I'll put it down closer to us. But it needs to be on the outside edge, so that's probably the best you can get. If you want to go to it, I'll just check what the distance is. You're out of range for the purple person, but that's about it. You're in range for the nipple person now. To be quite honest, it's going to become apparent after the first wipe, I'm sure, but I'm not 100% sure why they're so far apart. The ad being tanked, I presume it doesn't matter once you're going to be within range of healers and that. We look to kill him fairly quick, don't we? Or do we not? I'm not 100% sure. This is like 30 minutes worth of stuff that we're supposed to know, so...
You have to time it. You have to time it with the mark that gets to break the marks. Close to,
oh yeah, that's just don't interrupt him, that's all. But we can kill him as quick as possible though, can't we?
Yeah, it's just one in the end you want to time, keep up a little bit longer.
No.
Not the first
Well,
4 or 5.
Oh. If you let the Doom oh, can I can't click it. Oh, by the way, if it runs out naturally and you run out, you get doomed, yeah? You get killed ASAP. If you trigger it with the volley, you don't. But it explodes.
Yeah, we'll just go with what we have anyway. It's probably the best way that we're going to learn this part. Since Alba gets back up to us. Do you want to maybe be close enough to the melee so that if we need a second person on interrupts that it's easy to have that, Steve?
Oh, it'll definitely need a second person in the full rotation.
Yeah. There's 4 in the rotation, is it? I thought it was 2.
Cassiopeia has left the
Oh.
server.
Oh, I'd assumed it would be 3.
Hmm. Shina, I honestly don't know. We'll know after a few attempts anyway.
Do you want to ring on the CD kill?
For the start
Wait, one
anyway,
of the
we'll
bosses.
learn.
Start of manner of being active,
Yeah, it's 20 seconds after the pull anyway, so don't bother popping on the pull, obviously. Yeah, the boss pointing towards the purple summoner, basically.
Mm.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Remember, we're going on to the moon mark as soon as this fell stuff disappears. Well ranged in melee and healers. Can pop the ring, yeah.
Watch your step.
First Doom Lord's up.
Countered. Revival.
Doom's out, run out. Space out.
Defensive.
You have
Do
a
not
mark.
kill him and do not interrupt that.
Switch down. Interrupt.
Countered. Countered.
So it's obvious then the people move to their mark. It's already assigned to them apparently anyway.
Down. If you don't have Death Knight available, you'll
Watch your
have to
steps
single
down.
party focus them down. And make Both will only grant them a
Defensive. Switch tank.
Now, much of the
I think it's loosely spread when the imps come in as well, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, spread out.
The imps that were dragged onto Moon, do you really not want them just dragged right on top of the boss so that we get full cleave benefit?
Yeah, you're gonna have to move forward more though if you're going to be able to, aren't you?
I had Doom, so
Yeah, and the Doom Lord as well is kept a decent ways away from the boss. The closer they are, the easier it becomes to just cleave everything up.
Will I need a second person interrupting it then at least, probably even a third. So Demus, if you want to go with Joaquin then during that part. Can make it arranged one after and realise how often it needs to be interrupted.
Yeah, fair enough, Jagan, actually. Yeah,
Depends how your cleave works though, doesn't it? Like mine works from the centre of the hitbox, so it's only 8 yards from the middle of the room.
The purple mark with the fear, or the first doom. If you want to head down to here rather than where the purple mark is, I'm not 100% sure why the two are so close to each other on proper birds, but you're going to be too close to other people. You need to have your AoE circle away from people before you get a slap in the face from the Doom Lord guy. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, with a lot of that's from the fell implosions. That's the imp spawning, or is it the imps reaching 100% energy?
Spawning, I think.
Spawning.
Yes, we need to spread out a bit for that then. Obviously, like I know that was mentioned. The Shadowbolt Volley still hits everyone for 225k, and the Eruption hits for nearly 300k, so people need to make sure that they're far enough away from each other's marks when that Shadowbolt Volley goes off, because you're going to be at half hit points or less after the Shadowbolt, and the Eruption's going to one-shot you then, so just make sure that you're away from each other. Aim to go for your marks. I'm presuming that I'll go have a look and see who got what mark actually. There's, as far as I remember, there's always 2 ranged and 2 melee and a healer, but there doesn't seem to be that assigned on this now. I have to reload UI, so I'm actually sorry. Seems it wasn't a good idea to try and import Fury's weak auras just before the pull. Did anyone notice what mark they had, for example? I guess one of the healers had green.
Apparently on circle.
Yeah, it mightn't be assigned to that then anyway. Well, if Taichi got purple anyway. Yeah, exactly as Marmage said there. Let's go again anyway and try and learn as much as we can around the next hour.
Phase 2.
Loosely around the moon mark.
Watch your step. Interrupt.
Countered.
Mark of Dooms, move out.
Careful, Doomlord dies.
Countered.
All he needs to go through. Yeah.
Do not interrupt him.
He's dead already, damn it.
Interrupt. Watch your step.
We should have been out for that fell seeker, my apologies. Well, I'm not the only person of course, but yeah. Back in then.
Watch your step.
Fears catch them.
Defensive. Switch tank.
Kill Infernals. Curse of the Legion in 2.
Run away.
Kill Imps. Fell Seeker in 6, move out to the outside.
Defensive. Interrupt. Switch tank.
That's ranged and healers, man, I don't need to move. I shouldn't have spawned there.
Interrupt. Watch your step. Interrupt.
Out.
Interrupt.
Countered.
Yeah, it'll be wiped now anyway.
Countered.
Defensive.
So the first Doom Lord is spawning because of the debuff on the person, of course. I presume, did we dispel that straight away? Maybe we can hold off for a little bit until well, the marks have gone out.
Is it dispellable?
Doomlord is the one who casts the mark.
No, the opposite way around though, isn't it? It's that there is a curse put on someone first, and then when that one is
Curse of
dispelled,
origin.
yeah, when that one's dispelled, the Doom Guard spawns from that decurse. Then he puts on the mark onto 5 people, but he doesn't spawn it. Yeah, sure. If we can't, yeah, if we hold off, then we don't have the 5 marks go out. Yeah.
Lay on hands.
It's the closest grip I could have done.
So if I missed this, are we better just releasing it to come anyway?
No, you're getting res.
Just wondered there, 'cause the portal.
If you don't have a mass res incoming, so it's better to release it really close.
Just bear in mind, everyone, that everyone's going to be screwing up massively in these first 50 pulls. Just, we're all trying to learn. That's all. Point out things, by all means. Just don't expect them to be fixed within the first 3 pulls of the night.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can't wait to beat the crap out of Gul'dan next expansion.
Watch your step.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cleanse that from Catherine. He's gonna put the Max of Dooms up now.
Switch tank.
In 4 seconds, be ready to move out.
Interrupt.
Grip them in. Fell Seeker in 3, move out to the outside if you're ranged or healer.
Watch your step.
Doom's are still off.
Now kill that Doom Lord.
Interrupt. Watch your step.
Out with fears.
Defensive.
Lay on
Switch tank.
hands.
Run away.
Curse in 3, we're going to dispel it straight away and spawn the big guy. Marks in 5.
Counter.
Interrupt.
Second one.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Defensive. Switch tank.
Yeah, that would have been because with the imps still casting at that point.
Watch your step.
Yeah, we need to sort the timing out for the for when we spawn the Doom Lord.
I think it's fine once there isn't the Infernal directly on top of the area that we're standing on, but obviously no one should be getting hit by the Infernal anyway, so the imps, we aim to stun them during the mark cast from the Shadow guy, or from the Doom Lord guy. Release if you're on cooldown anyway, it's quick. Yeah, actually, if you want to make sure that Doom doesn't... we need a clean place to go for Fellseeker, so... I don't mind where it is, obviously. But it's probably easiest for us to just run back here. Actually, no, it's probably easiest for us to run to the side here towards this Iron Summoner, because that means that the healers can still be in range of the tanks. So, head over here, should be plenty of room then for the Fellseeker to come in towards us without it affecting anyone.
So the Doom people are going to have to go left.
Just don't go towards the red Summoner, basically. Don't go towards the red pillar.
Right, okay, so we're going to the left with those.
With marks of Doom.
Yeah, anywhere except for towards the red portal, and then in time for the Fellseeker, everyone should be heading towards the red Summoner anyway. He won't be there, obviously, but you know.
I'm ready.
Moves to the white moon. During phase 3,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Phase 2. Watch your step.
Countered.
Marks in 3. Don't kill that Doom Lord. What if we had killed him before he's done the marks though?
Switch tank.
Countered.
Out for Fellseeker.
Watch your step.
And back in.
Watch
I
your
just
step.
res down a guy and just push him away.
Defensive. Switch tank.
Survival instincts.
Run away.
Don't be on top of an Infernal and get the imps in quickly if we can. We're down both that knights, never mind.
Interrupt. Defensive. Switch tank. Interrupt. Watch your step. Watch your step. Interrupt.
this phase you'll also deal with the mark of cooldown.
We can't
One
be
mark person
all stacked as the imps spawn.
Interrupt.
No,
We
it
then
should be
end up
loosely
taking
around the
60 to
turret, yeah.
80k hits. Yep.
Just spread around the boss, loosely, I guess.
They
Ah,
even
circle.
had it on some guides where they practically, took a circle around the boss within his hitbox.
is on the
It
line.
just, then the grip should reach all the imps.
Yeah,
When Shinna, they were all on it while the Death Knights were alive. When both were dead, there's nothing we can do about that. Both first times that the imps spawn, like the first 2 times that the imps spawn, will have a Death Knight grip. After that point, it's going to be kill them quickly, stun them, whatever, and then back to 2 grips, but they were dead anyway. Also, I suppose for the Fellseeker, don't overly worry about where we're going to go for it. If you're running out with Doom, just run out and find a safe space. It's more important that you find a safe space than we then we all be able to clump into one area for the Fellseeker. The idea is that everyone with Doom find a safe space that your circles are overlapping each other but are not touching the player themselves. You don't need to be miles opposite directions or anything like that. But the Fellseeker, we know in advance when it's going to happen, so look out and see where all the Doom people are and find a clean area on the ring here. Once we get onto that ring in time, it shouldn't be spawning in the center, and that's a very important thing that we're going to have to fix from here anyway. I can set a vortex on Moon. It's just trying to knock them past the vortex to get them to be pulled into it is the issue.
At least it seems.
If you really need to build any resources as well, the summoners are up for a few seconds at the start.
4, 3, 2, 1. Phase 2.
And back in. Spread around the moon mark. First debuff, cleanse it, it's on Ajax. Let's try and kill him quickly. Should have probably said this beforehand anyway. We have 4 seconds to kill him. It's not going to work. There we go with the marks. On this attempt we can definitely kill him before he does any mark stuff, so we can aim to do that as the first priority. We won't be able to do it many other times though.
Delay the ring. You could potentially delay the ring a couple seconds, and if it's cleansed right away, the ring will hit the Doom Lord.
It's not going to be all that important that we can do it, but if we can, Hookin will be taking him. But if we can avoid it once, we might as well as anyway. It'll be impossible after that point, I'm sure. So basically, if we kill that Doom Lord, we don't have 5 people marked with a Doom that they have to run out to the outside of the room, so that'll be a bigger DPS saving than just tunneling the boss for 2 seconds more. So make sure to switch to that first Doom Lord and kill him quickly. Yeah, 5 people with Rat. Oh well, the debuff anyway, whatever it's called. Oh, Albasir, sorry.
Aye, same Doom, there's only 3.
Oh, I thought you weren't in the room, Alba. You were just out of range, so was all.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Phase 2.
First course now, so pop ring. Cleanse course and kill him.
Watch your step. Interrupt.
Countered.
Why is it got over?
Goes, please misdirect me.
No, we were slightly off on that. You're gonna have to run out.
Defensive. Switch tank. Interrupt. 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 Lay on hands. Watch your step.
Just gonna start resin people, don't bother accepting. That was a don't
Oh,
bother
you accepted
accepting.
and screwed.
I guess he just can't hear me, a Mage. It's probably a regular occurrence, but you know, music more important than gaming, I'm sure. Well, it probably is, but you should be able to hear whoever's talking and vent at all times. Maybe you have to turn down your game sounds a little bit. It's a wipe anyway. You don't just jump and stuff. We're not going to learn that in here.
Countered.
I made a mistake as well of interrupting the Doom guy. Would have been far more important that I saved the solar beam for the imps and that attempt, sorry.
It's alright, you weren't the only one.
Would you imagine it would actually be extra DPS anyway? Losing a global cooldown over 10 seconds is probably not that.
Rather we get a repeatable time the ad spawns up than trying to min-max DPS.
We'll aim to dispel it straight away as soon as it spawns anyway, just hit decourse or whatever. I can do it, I don't mind anyway, whatever, whoever.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
For all those hitting the summoners as well, just remember your trinkets are after proccing, whereas they won't until the boss if you don't do it, so are your resources more important? Kill the Dilmard quickly. We've got 2 seconds. Good. Move out or move in for the fellow implosions, just be spread apart.
Switch tank.
Kill the imps. And now for Fellseeker in 5, 4, 3, be on the outside ring.
Watch your step.
Good, back in. Manart's Gaze, Sophia be in on the mark.
Defensive.
Kill the Infernals. Curse in 7, we will have to deal with the ability this time, so we're dispelling straight away though. Oh, maybe not. Actually, now we have an Infernal in the middle. Move away from the Infernal, do not be able to be hit by him.
Interrupt.
No, that was bad advice, sorry.
Move to stun. Defensive. Switch tank.
Don't interrupt this one.
Watch your step. Counter.
Good, kill him.
Watch your step. Interrupt.
Fell Seeker, damn it.
Counter.
Oh, this is going to be hard to keep calling out.
Interrupt.
So okie dokie.
Gaze.
Stack. Stack. Interrupt.
At least we made a little progress.
Yeah.
Switch tank.
It certainly looks like something that's doable though to kill that guy at the start. You have Hellstorm. Course in 5. The Fell Seeker is in 8. So after move out. And it should go off now.
One impulse
Back in.
pulled in, it's gonna.
Mark it down again in 7 seconds.
Counter. Switch tank. Watch your
Should be
step.
going to phase 2, shouldn't we?
Counter.
60.
Oh.
Clear now.
Imps in 7, so if you've no reason to be outside, be in close enough to the...
Shouldn't have interrupted that.
Defensive. Switch tank.
Fell Seeker in 5, be on the outside.
Watch your step.
And back in unless it was spawned in the middle.
Phase 3.
Phase 3. Rat of Gul'dan, the green pillar has now disappeared, so don't rely on that. That's the one you're to go to your marks for, so purple is currently on their mark, alright. Apparently, oh,
Watch your step.
apparently, well, they didn't get a mark, did you?
Yeah, the orange, I think.
No, it only shows Fury, Amara and Taicho after getting a mark. From the boss mod, I mean.
I got that as well. I got Wrath as well.
Defensive.
Yeah.
I think people had died by then, so probably pick one of them.
Demos got green, Will got blue, Johan red, Fury red,
Oh.
That blew up.
and Mel just didn't get anything from his boss mod.
If the imps are 50 seconds apart, then you've a 60-second mass grip, isn't it?
Nope, 2 minutes.
Oh, right. Well, the
Judging
third
by
one
the
then.
marks we got, can you switch blue and green then? Seem to give the moon and the green to meaning.
Yeah, I'll just have a look and see what DBM says about it.
At least that's the assumption, yeah.
Yeah, I actually ran the wrong way because I was running away from Fellseeker on that side. And my only way of getting past the tanks was to give them stacks. I didn't want to do that.
Oh, it doesn't matter. If you want to give us stacks, then do it.
Yeah, but the melee are meant to give you stacks, aren't they? Or are you not using that
No.
method?
Everyone can get the stacks. It's just so the only dangerous thing is giving them the stacks when they're on low HP.
The plan is for melee to give, one melee to give the stacks to the tanks.
I found my problem anyway.
Yeah, that's what they said.
In DBM, it was automatically set to mark the people with Mark of Doom, which is obviously not the one that we want marked. So it's Radical Dan I've set it to now, so if anyone else has permission to mark, which would be the tanks, I'm sure, and any of the officers, make sure to give it turned off for marking or something like that. Radical Dan is the one that we want marked currently anyway. But that should hopefully at this time put you to the correct places. And on that shadow guy as well, just make sure not to interrupt if anyone has the Doom debuff up. That's just going to be every time, pretty much. It's like 5 seconds after he spawns, he casts the Doom on 5 people. So after he's cast the Doom, we're running out and not interrupting the next one. Maybe it's the second one after, I'm not 100% sure that. 3 people for which? Oh, the Dooms, yeah. Just looks like there's 5 big circles.
Ready, Master?
Yeah.
What the heck was that?
This shit doesn't overly matter, does it? You have 10 seconds anyway.
Free potion.
There's no pre-potion.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
There it is.
You'll lose a few seconds of the potions anyway.
Demonic Fury.
8 seconds.
Curse.
Watch your step.
DPS him down.
Interrupt. Counter.
Good. Imps and 4 be loosely clumped around Moon.
Defensive. Switch down.
Out for Fellseeker in 5. Move now. Back in straight after it. We'll have Fear next, so be behind the boss. On Moon, directly on Moon. Directly on Moon.
Watch your step.
That includes melee.
Defensive.
Kill the Infernals quickly. Carson 9. Imps and 2, move around the Moon if you can. Oh, not a good place, but marks out quick. Don't interrupt the next cast.
Interrupt. Watch your step.
Interrupt and kill. Damn it, Fellseeker.
Interrupt. Counter. Interrupt.
Back in Inferno, and we should have Fear shortly after it.
Stack.
Already have Fear.
Run away. Run away. Defensive.
Imps in 8.
Switch down. Watch your step.
Fellseeker.
Out to the edge.
Watch your step.
In again. Fear in 2. Being on the Moon.
Defensive. Switch down. Interrupt. Counting.
Be careful with this marks. You're going to be Infernals. Be ready to move to the sides rather than there.
Move to diamond.
Ha. If you're not already using something like GTFO, make sure that you are, and that you know that you're being hit by those Infernals. If you get the mark, I'm presuming that's the name of it, if you get the mark and you're currently standing under Doom Guard, it's going to proc straight away, which means it procs the other 2 people straight away as well, and that's exactly what happens there and that. Oh yeah, on a Sunday night we always right until past. It's fine if you need to go. There's no issue. I'm sure you can make arrangements for other Sundays or whatever. I think Maeve is still around now. No problem. Cheers, John.
Joha has left the server.
Isn't the Fell Hellstorm the imp spawning though, Nijix?
It's Fell Implosion.
Oh.
Hellstorm is the wave that comes down.
Yeah. Easy to avoid, and the only thing you can avoid actually, so it should be avoided.
Yeah, I got hit by it going for the imps. Just need to be careful with that. Just for myself.
It's not a big deal if you get hit. The thing is that other people is not around, and you are not around the other people. It should be alright.
If I remember reading rightly, the only time we should be stacking up on Moon is when the imps are coming. Well, once the imps have came, so we got somewhere we can grip them to, and the other one is when the fear's coming in. The rest of the time we should be kind of loosely stacked.
You don't want to get stacked on imps either, if you don't want to pop like a big cooldown.
No, what I said was you want to be loosely stacked when they spawn, and then grip them to Moon, and everybody piles in. I mean, the melee have to pile in there anyway, but the range can shoot them from anywhere.
But the imps spawn is centered on people, so if we are outside of the range of the Moon, Death Knight's grip won't be...
Yes, 20 yards. You just have to be loosely spread around. 20 yards is quite big when you think. I mean, is it 20 yard radius or is it diameter?
That's a relying on.
If you want to put it simply, if you're within the red circle of the boss and they're gripping off of the boss, they will be gripped no matter what. If you're standing outside of the red circle that is underneath the boss, they will not be pulled in by the grip. It has nothing to do with the moon or anything else.
Yeah, right, well, that's fine.
So thankfully, basically, Manorat still has a massive hitbox circling under him on Mythic, whereas he doesn't on the other difficulties. He's got nerfed, per se. Just make sure that you're inside that red circle when the imps are going to be spawned. That should be more than enough room for the DKs to target Manorat and suck the imps in on top of Manorat, which will be the centre of his hitbox.
Nope.
No?
That won't work. It will not work, I can guarantee you that. It means 20 yards from Manorat will be gripped. The imps will not spawn within 20 yards of Manorat's direct center.
If everyone's
It's not
inside
his
the red
hitbox
box,
that
it
counts.
shouldn't.
It's not his hitbox that counts, it's like directly on top of his center. The 20 yards will start to count.
Yeah, and that should be about right on his hitbox. Like looking at Hamosta, to me, I'm exactly 20 yards from him now. So that's quite sizable. That's nearly the whole radius of that inside. That's, yeah, the radius of that inside circle anyway.
I can try, but I reckon imps will be still standing.
Yeah, let's try anyway, sure. See where it goes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Phase 2.
Into his hitbox. Loosely around. Curse to spell, and we're gonna kill the guy.
Watch your step.
Fell Hellstorm, be spread away from each other a bit. Inside the hitbox of Manorat still, imps in 2 seconds. Marks were slow, we didn't kill him on time, move out.
Defensive. Search stag.
You're gonna have to take damage from something. I don't know how best to do it.
Counter. Watch your step.
We should have been here for that. Yeah, too much talking before the fight, I forgot.
Watch your step. Defensive. Run away.
Kill the Infernals quickly, next Carson 9. Oh, you can accept that cast then as well, sorry. Imps in 0 seconds.
Counter. Lay on hands.
With no mass grip.
Defensive. Switch stag. Interrupt. Counter. Watch your step.
That one felt like a weird attempt from the start.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Might as well release if you're on cooldown anyway. So everyone's aware as well, next week we'll be extending to Manorat straight away, so be prepared to start on this next week.
I think I'm going to super emphasize Spellseeker.
Yeah, actually I should do it
To
soon.
get count.
Oh, I can just use the Fellseeker VA that got linked. Just add a sound to it.
Yeah, I've got one of those, but all the possibilities are going off pretty much now.
Maybe, maybe not. I would just remove some of the sounds of the less important stuff and add sound to the more important stuff. The other important stuff.
Five, four, three, two, one. Phase 2.
Fell Hellstorm and 3 be loosely spread.
Watch your
Kill
step.
Ursel, the Doom Lord, quickly.
Counter.
I think the ring just needs to be a second earlier, maybe. Just gonna see if you can take damage from somewhere.
Switch down. Interrupt. Countered. Life cocoon. Interrupt. Watch your step.
No, fell seeker.
Someone was standing too far.
Just don't accept reses anyway, I'll start resing.
Watch your step.
You can probably wipe it, to be honest. We'll try and do this properly rather than
Switch down.
continue on from screw up.
Don't get repairable from jumping off.
It's always a good way of getting people to jump off. Just so you're clear, as well, the reason why we're killing the Doom Lord is to not have 5 marks go off in the first place. So if we can kill him in 2 seconds on the pull, it's
Right.
better off. No, but if we... Yeah, well, whatever it is, doesn't matter. The 3 marks, it means that we don't have to deal with that. It means that those 3 people don't need to run out to the outside of the room. It means that we don't have to possibly take a lot of damage from leaving a cast go off. There is no reason why we would leave him up if we have the possibility of killing him. Just remember to dispel straight away anyway if anyone can. That might be an idea. Maybe.
Watch your step. Interrupt. Countered.
Good. Fell implosion first, so be in the melee hitbox.
Switch down.
Back out for Fell Seeker in the next 7 seconds,
Interrupt. Interrupt. Counter.
and out for Fell Seeker. Back in as soon as it spawns, go in onto Moon mark, directly on the moon. Fear happening now, be on the moon.
Watch your step.
With fears. Kill Infernals quickly.
Run away. Switch down.
Course in 8. Try not to be on the moon mark now, as we don't want the Infernals spawning there. Or repositioning there. Good. Course up now. Remember, after his thing, don't interrupt it after the 3 marks have gone out.
Interrupt. Counter. Defensive.
3 people out shortly. Fell Seeker them out. Too late,
Watch
probably.
your step. Watch your step. Interrupt. Countered. Countered. Stack. Stack. Counter. Defensive. Switch back. Counter. Watch your step. Counter.
I won't have you sit through the next few attempts anyway, and we continue to do the exact same things, so we'll call the raid with 9 minutes left. Cheers for the raid. Expect there'll be quite a lot of writing over the next few days, so keep an eye on the forums and write up anything you think yourself that you've noticed. Cheers for the raid.
Thanks for the raid.
Albulos
Thanks for the
has
raid,
left
everyone.
the server.
I've also put up the live stream as well on that YouTube, Bjork, so if you wanted to
Jaja has
reference
left
that
the
in our
server.
the Warcraft logs or whatever, by all means, it's there.